In this video, I'm going to be launching my highly requested budgeting template. This budgeting template is relevant to everyone, regardless of your income level or the stage you are in your budgeting style, lifestyle, or skills. And whether you are the baby stage or whether you are the advanced stage, already the advanced stage of your financial independence journey, this budgeting template is going to be helpful to everyone. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history behind it and also how I've used it and the questions, the most asked questions regarding using any budgeting template. Hi, my name is Mabel. Hence, this channel is called Ask Auntie Mabel. It's always a channel where people ask me various questions regarding finance or other life challenges. So today, I'm going to discuss my most requested budgeting template. So I'm going to be looking on my laptop to just make sure I'm explaining every aspect of it. So I'm going to start with the first page, which is the About page. So that About page tells you a little bit of the history behind the budgeting template and the different elements of the budgeting template. So it's like a summary, which is very helpful, especially if you are new to budgeting. Then the next page is the income and expenses page. As everyone knows, it's one of the key area of budgeting. So this is a very detailed page. So it's either the first page or the first sheet, as it will be referred to in all Excel documents. So this first page is detailed all your various level, all your various income sources, and also the essential expenses, which is the key ones, and also all the other areas of your expenses. So even if you're living in another country, wherever part of the world you live, you can adapt this to your local currency. And also, I left several rows at the end of each of the subheadings, so you can actually personalize your own headings and just impute your list of items that is personal to you. This is why it's called personal finance. At the end of the budgeting, this particular budgeting template, the balance is a zero balance budget. So those who are new to budgeting, a zero balance budget does not mean you don't have any money in the bank. It means you are telling your money, every pound or every dollar or every euro that you receive, you are giving it an assignment. So also, some people will say, what about emergencies or that is you have a column for miscellaneous. So also this helps you, especially if you are learning to be disciplined. So it's very helpful. Then you also have a lot of spaces for your want and your fund. So what's importance of any money if you don't have fund with it? So there's the fund page for your fund stuff as well. Every area of it is covered. Yes? Then move on to the next sheet or the next page, which is the income and expenditure chart. This is a very important part of this budgeting template, and it will be very helpful to you, those of you who really want to see how your money is going at a glance, where your different aspect of your money is going. So the total of everything you are spending in that page of the income and expenditure is automatically imputed into a pie chart for you. So and it's color coded as well. So at a glance, you're going to see every aspect of your expenses, all your wants and all your essential bills. This is a very important part of this budgeting template. So if you want to reduce any of your wants, so then you can always reduce it. And if you want to increase your investment, so you know what you are doing at a given time. Then there's another chart on this page that is your income and expenditure pie chart. So that shows you at a glance whether your 0%, your zero balance budget is actually working, or if your expenses is tipping over your income. So you see that at a glance. This is cleverly followed by the page called the sinking fund page. For those who are new to budgeting, who do not know what sinking fund is, this is a very good page for you to start practicing on. It's a fund, it's a monthly contribution you pay towards your planned expenses. And also, I highlighted three areas here, just in case you are new to budgeting. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. Obviously, the pages are there, so listed, and there's so many areas, so you can actually add your own items as well. So, but however, on this page, I highlighted three things: the anniversary and birthdays, Christmas or festivals, and emergency fund. I feel even if you are new to budgeting, these are areas you should start. This is part of a sinking fund you must start with, because you do not want the birthday to come around, you end up using your credit card. So then also Christmas, because it's another big area people splash out and spend too much and take a whole year or more longer to pay that debt back. So it's part of a plan, good habit to start putting some money aside towards that. I hope you agree with me. And your emergency fund, obviously. So the first rule of thumb generally is that save £1,000 or $1,000 or €1,000 towards your emergencies, because what's the point having all these beautiful budgeting skills and you start budgeting, and when an unexpected expenses come along or happens, then you are dipping back into your credit card and it's setting you back two steps from you being debt free. On the emergency fund, that's a good habit to start with £1,000, $1,000, €1,000. But however, it's all you can then progress to 3 months of your living expenses, your essential expenses. So if any unexpected happen, for example, you lose your job or COVID happen or whatever unexpected happened there, it's just a buffer. It's just that feel good factor that you've got some money there, that you are not under a lot of stress. If you choose to take sabbatical for a month, then you know that your expenses is covered for 3 months, so you will not panic. Yeah. On this same page, we have a bar chart that is showing you the levels of all your emergency fund and which one you are giving priority to, or which is bigger, or which is higher for you, which is a good one. Finally, we go to the net worth page or sheet. This is a good one. I know many people don't think about this, but it actually makes you feel very good. Even when you are starting from a negative net worth, don't worry about it. It actually makes you feel, it helps you to see your progress at a glance. On this page, you list all your assets and you also list all your liabilities. So, and it's already automated for you. So your asset will automatically, and your liability will automatically be taken out of the total, will be taken out of your total asset. And at a glance, you see either you have a negative net worth or a positive net worth. But with time, we all plan to move towards positive net worth. So, and all of these, some figures have been putted for you in all of these various pages so that you can see example how it's being done. I deliberately started with very low income and also very low level of asset and the liabilities, because I know there are people who probably their houses are worth £300,000 or more, and I know those our brothers and sisters across the pond, the US, you guys have much more bigger expense, much bigger asset and liabilities. So, but you can also put it there. So it's just to make everyone feel comfortable. Don't say, "Oh, I only earn £2,000 a month. So what's the point? That's why I'm not able to do things." If you cannot do stuff, if you cannot have a proper plan when you earn £2,000 a month, you are not still able to do much, even when you start earning £50,000 a month. So it's very important to learn these habits, even no matter the level of your income. I hope you have gained something from this video so far. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and please hit the like button, then leave me comments. Just let me know what level of your budgeting stage or skills you are right now, and then what part of this budgeting templates you're going to start using straight away. If you want to know how you're going to get your hand in this wonderful budgeting template that have taken us time and professional input, so we have to actually give it to a professional to do it for us, to make it as beautiful and so well put together as it is. So please go to the description box of this video, and you have a link to how you will buy your copy. Now we'll go to the part of the questions, the most asked questions. People always feel that when they start using budgeting template, it takes them time. And how would they start recording everything they spend every weekly? It's a very time consuming task. It's not at all. Obviously, if you start using something for the first time, it might take a little bit longer. What I find, majority of people, once they start, they actually realize it's much more easier using a budgeting template like this than when they have been trying to write pen and paper every month and start struggling, and sometimes they just give up. So there are two ways of doing this. I know that in the UK, only very few people still shop with cash. So even the main things, our main essential expenses like the rent or mortgage or council tax or insurance or all those major expenses, majority of people, gas and electricity, they pay it by monthly direct debit. So that's no brainer. You just put it down. The figure is the same all year round in most cases. And even if there's changes, it's only minor changes as you go along. So then the other major thing people do regularly is the grocery shopping, which in most cases, this is why on this particular budgeting template, I put the grocery together with food, the food, toiletries, and everything. I decided to put it together because most people buy those things at the same time when they go shopping. The only thing you buy sometimes in the grocery shop these days, like the big shops like Asda or Tesco or whatever, some of them now sell clothes and shoes at the same time or household stuff. Those things you don't buy regularly. So if you actually buy shoes and clothes regularly for your children or yourself, then you need this budgeting template because that is where to start from because nobody actually need those things every shopping. So it's very easy to take your shopping um, receipt and just input it on that groceries as you come each time when you come home. So it's easy to calculate that. And moreover, not many people shop with cash. So that total amount of your shopping is already showing either your debit card or credit card, depending on whatever you're using, which of the plastic you are using for your shopping. So for every grocery, all of them are likely to go under the same heading, except for your personal care on a few of those things that will go into a different heading. People actually find using this template much more easier than when you try to keep record by yourself. So I hope that answers your question. Then finally, I have actually used this budgeting template for a very long time, but I started using it intentionally since 2018, and that has made a significant progress for me. I started with a negative net worth when I started, and I started with debt when I started, but all of that have now been paid off, and I was even able to make some significant purchase in last year, even in my late 50s, was able to buy a mortgage in my late 50s. So those of you who are still who are either single or you are matured or whatever reason you feel you cannot make progress, I am a living example that you can use this budgeting template and make a difference. However, if you still feel you need additional support, we are here. There's an email there in this budgeting template. Send an email to Able Mable Academy, or you check our website. There are a lot of resources there. And more, and even better, join our membership so you can be around like-minded people who are going to hold your hand and give you have accountability partner who are either on the same level with you or can complement your skills and your effort and your knowledge and be able to move you to the next level of your financial independence journey. So on that note, I will say thank you very much for listening to me today, and I will see you in my next video.